Alright, so this is ClickDesigns. I've been using this recently, and all I can say is wow, what an incredibly awesome app. Firstly, what is ClickDesigns? Well, it's a feature-packed app that essentially allows you to whip up graphics and designs for lots and lots of niches in literally no time at all. Just from my personal use, I can tell you that creating designs like boxshots or mockups that would usually take me easily hours in Photoshop or Canva now takes me minutes. So from a workflow perspective, you are churning out like triple, if not more, the amount of work that you'd typically have been able to. It works with ClickFunnels, Groove, Convertri, Instapages, Kartra, Leadpages, Kajabi, OptimizePress, Elementor, Themify, and many, many more. Honestly, it's a business owner's dream graphic design software. And not only that, but it also doesn't come with the hassle of monthly subscriptions like other platforms out there. This is a simple one-off fee, which is also a lot lower than like Photoshop and Canva, for example, and it's yours to keep. So already, you're saving money and you're saving tons of time. Alright, so what can we use it for? Like I mentioned before, this app comes with an insane amount of templates, and you can design logos, boxshots, books, covers, mockups and bundles, as well as illustrations, annotations, and even funnels. You can then use these designs for websites or blogs and sales pages. You can add the designs into your sales videos or email marketing, practically anything that's visual, and it completely takes out the need to hire freelancers, designers, coders, and webmasters. It is just so thorough and at the same time, so user-friendly. Okay, so let's have a look at the app and I'll show you some of the cool features and design tools. Starting on the homepage or the dashboard, you've got My Designs, which shows you all of the designs and creations that you've been working on, and you can easily access them from over here. It also shows all the latest graphic templates that are added onto the app that are here for you to use. Okay, let's go to Templates. Here you can see all the templates have been categorized. Click into them, and you can see there are just an endless amount. You can keep scrolling and scrolling and scrolling, and it's the same for all of them. Now, because there are just so many, what's cool is when you come across ones that you like, you can hover over them and hit the heart to add them to your favorites list, which is up over here, so you can easily find them whenever you need them. Alternatively, you can narrow down the field by typing in specific keywords, like let's search online course. And it gives you some templates tailored towards that. You can, however, use literally any template that you want and customize it to be for an online course, but these are just added features that again will speed up your workflow even more. Alright, now let me show you how you can edit them. Let's start off with something super easy like a logo, and look how quickly we can do this. So let's just find one that we like. Hover over and you can preview it as it is. Or you can click Use Template, which will open the editor. First, give the design a name, and then click Continue. And now we can start to customize everything. And when I say everything, I mean everything. Check this out. As you click on each element, you have all these different options in the Settings tab over here. For example, the icon itself. Under the color options, you can completely change the colors. You can rotate, change the opacity, one-click drop shadow, and you can adjust that. The text, let's change this to online marketing. Let's change some colors. You can change the size. You can even change the spacing. You have tons of premium fonts to choose from over here. And then once you're done, you can export the logo directly from here. You can save it and then click Exit. It'll bring you to the My Designs tab, in which you can see and access all the designs that you've been working on. It's super simple, right? Okay, now let's go in and design something like a box shot. So you can design something from scratch as well if you want to, but there are so many templates here that you are guaranteed to find something to go from. So let's go Use, give it a name, and it brings up the box shot. So here you can edit the front and the side. First, click the area that you want to edit, and you'll see either we can jump straight into the editor like before with the logo. You can upload, so bring in pre-existing designs you have as the front cover. You can go into Library, which will show you the images you've already uploaded into ClickDesigns. And also, this is where you can search for images on Pixabay, which is another awesome feature here. You have access to thousands upon thousands of free stock images to use. But let's go into the editor so I can show you some more features. All right, so we can see the front cover now. And like before, the menu and settings on the left. Now I've shown you how you can easily edit the text, change the colors and sizes and so on. Let's just mess around here. First, I don't want this logo, so let's delete that, either by clicking delete on your keyboard or scrolling to the bottom in the image settings. Now let's replace that with our own logo. Let's make it a diamond. Then we can throw a filter on it, change the shadow, drop the opacity a bit. Okay, cool. Now this illustration I don't quite like, so let's replace it. Click delete. Then click here on illustrations along the menu. And you can see a whole lot of categories. 3D effect, animals, avatars, digital marketing. It's got everything. So let's search for one. Let's say money. Okay, let's make it a bit bigger and center it. Looks good. All right, let's brighten up this background a bit. So we can click on background over here. I think gradient looks pretty cool. So click it and then choose any color that you like. You can also change the colors. You can change the gradient style, the angle. I mean, it's just so easy to change all the settings. If I have to compare it again to, say, Photoshop, the speed of workflow and usability of everything is so much faster and more simplified. You can even do things like add a reflection to your image with one click, something that takes like 5 steps on another app. Just select the image, scroll down in the settings, hit reflection, and boom. You can adjust the opacity, the position. All right, so we're happy with this. Let's check out the preview. Looks pretty cool, so we can save and exit. It brings us back to this page, and now we can edit the side of the box shot. Now, I want to show you another cool feature that this app has. So for example, let's just select this red logo over here. Sometimes in design, you want to stick within a color scheme, but it takes forever building the right palette and so on. Well, here in the Settings tab, there's this option to generate color palette. And all you do is, with the image selected and the colors that you want, click the Generate button. And what it does is analyzes the color of the image and builds a palette from them so you can use them in the rest of the design. It's really, really awesome. Right? Well, let's just do a quick edit here. Delete that. Let's go to icons. Let's choose this one. Edit the colors a little bit. Check out the preview. We're happy. So we can download the render, then hit save and exit. Now we can exit again. And the design is here in the My Designs tab, just like the logo we did earlier. All right, let's just do one more for fun here, just so you can see the full extent of what you can do with this app. So let's go to Bundles. And as you can see with these, we have a bunch of different components in one design. So instead of having to go in and do each graphic separately, which would take hours, it's now compiled into one easy to customize bundle set, and they just look so good. Honestly, this is such a cool feature because you're cutting your work down so much. Okay, so let's pick this one. Give it a name. And when it opens up here, it looks a little different to the box shot editor, right? So we've got images 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6, which are each of the components in the image, which of course you can customize entirely. So you can just pick one of the templates in the carousel or create new. Now this opens up a new tab with the image, and here you can create, which opens up the editor from before, and you can make one from scratch. You can upload an image if you have one ready to go, or you can go to Library, where you can see all your previously uploaded and created content, or you can search for a free stock image from Pixabay. So let's just choose this image and then hit save. Now you go back to the other tab, and once you hit refresh up here, you'll see the image you've created has now been loaded into the carousel. Click on it, and there it is. You can do the same for each of the images in the bundle. Okay, so once that's all done, click Continue. Then it opens up the original editor, where again, you can change whatever you want. You can rearrange the layout, change the sizes of each of them. You can add more elements or components just by clicking here. You can give it a nice background to make it a bit more interesting. Right, then once you're happy, you can export this as a PNG if you don't want a background, a JPEG, or even a PDF file. You can also watermark the image if you want to. They've seriously thought of everything. Right, so save bundle, exit, and you can find your design here in My Designs and Bundles. And yeah, the possibilities are virtually endless on this app. You can do the same thing for everything else: covers, sheets, mockups. You can even go in and customize illustrations, annotations, and backgrounds. There's nothing that you can't change. Like, it's crazy. Just choose your template and get to work, and in minutes, you'll have accomplished what would have taken you hours before. So I mean, it's easy to see just how powerful and insanely beneficial it is. You don't have to waste time learning those other hard-to-use platforms. You don't have to hire expensive freelancers anymore. You can now make professional quality graphics and designs at a fraction of the time and cost. You're no longer going to be charged per design or per hour. All right, and that's it for the demo. I hope you enjoyed this, and you can grab ClickDesigns simply by clicking the button or link below this video. Thanks for watching.